Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adam and this is Adam FPL, and welcome to the Christmas special, Game Week 18 preview. And if you can't tell already by my team, I've made 3 transfers this week already to catch the price rises and the price drops. So yeah, we'll go into what I've done specifically later on. But what I will say is Saka's left my team this week. I said he was going to go with the injury that he got, and I've used that money to spread it around my team. So yeah, we'll go through what I've done with that money and how we're looking for game week 18 this week. So let's start off in goal with David De Raya, probably the best fixture for clean sheets, and that's Ipswich at home. Watch them not keep a clean sheet now, but let's just say I think that's a great fixture. In terms of our plans for David Raya, now at the moment I've got 0.0 in the bank. Now, next couple after this are Brentford away, Brighton away, the mighty Tottenham Hotspur at home, and then Aston Villa at home, Wolves away, City home. To be fair, Arsenal are quite fixture proof. However, if I do need money to upgrade elsewhere, I might take the money out of the goalkeeper and downgrade him to like a Pickford or a Sanchez or a 4.5 guy, if there is one, and use that money if needs be. So he could be a cash cow in the future. But this week, obviously, I have to keep him Ipswich at home. Then we have my first transfer in, and that's Gabriel Magalhaes. He's coming for Jacob Greaves, who is not playing anymore. So now I do have 15 playing players, which is very essential coming into this Christmas period. Now, I've said to a couple of people this week, every time that Arsenal get a set piece, I shit myself, honestly, because I always think Gabriel's going to score. He hit the bar from point blank range last week in their last fixture. I can't remember who that was against Crystal Palace. I think his clean sheet potential is fantastic. His attacking potential is fantastic. His ability to get headers, win the ball. Last week he got an assist as well. I think he's look at that 0.39 XGI. That's pretty impressive. So yeah, I'm definitely going to keep him. I know Arsenal have got a couple of offensive injuries now, but their defense isn't looking as bad, with the exception of I think Ben White's injured. That's about it. So yeah, Gabriel, he's going to be a mainstay. I'm looking to keep him for the foreseeable until I potentially use my second wild card. Same goes for this guy. As I always say, the best attacking defender in the game, and 7 million, and justified 7 million. That's Trent. Again, Leicester home, probably the best fixture right now for a defender. I still remember when he got 24 points away to Leicester last time. If he can replicate even half of that, I would be very, very happy this week. So I'm very happy with him. And again, another player that I'm looking to keep for the foreseeable, another long-term hold for me. Then we have Lewis Hall, who's playing Villa at home this week. Now, I don't think it's that bad a fixture. I think, first of all, he's coming up against Matty Cash on the right side for Aston Villa, who defensively isn't the best. He's good on the attack, but not as good defensively. So I think that should give a bit of joy for Lewis Hall. Second thing is, I think Villa at home are much better than they are away from home. So I think at St. James's Park, under the lights, if it is under the lights, actually might not be. I think it's a good fixture, so I don't mind playing Lewis Hall this week. Then we have the main man himself, Cole Palmer, playing at home to Fulham. I was thinking of captaining him this week. It's a good fixture. Fulham are decent defensively. However, there's a better captaincy option, which we'll get to, which is why he's my vice captain this week. But I still think it's a very good fixture. And we know that Palmer at Stamford Bridge always delivers. Or more often than not, normally delivers. So I'm very happy with him this week. Then we have Claire Balding. He's playing Aston Villa at home as well. Again, I said before about Villa being a better team at home than they are on the road. I think Claire Balding has a good. I don't think these fixtures are that bad. When you look at them in isolation, Villa home, United away, Tottenham away, you'd think those are 3 tough fixtures. However, I think United away is a good fixture. We saw what Bournemouth did to them last week. I think Tottenham away is a good fixture for attackers as well, because Tottenham's defence isn't that great. And there's a chance that their centre-backs, we know definitely their goalkeeper won't be back for that fixture. So, yeah, I'm definitely happy to keep him for them 3. And then he has a good run after that as well. Then we have Mohamed Salah, who's playing at home to Leicester. Captain. Now, I'll be honest, I wish I did have the triple captaincy chip. I've already used it, but I wish I did have it because honestly, this is probably the best single fixture right now. At this moment in time, with the way Leicester have been defending and with the form that Salah's in, if I had the triple captaincy fixture, honestly, if I had the triple captaincy chip, I would use it on this fixture. Honestly, I think it's absolutely fantastic, this fixture. So yeah, I'm going to have to captain him and just try and hopefully get as many points as we possibly can going into the new year. Then we have Ismaila Sarr, who's come in. So it was a big downgrade I've taken this week to fund, first of all, Gabriel in defence and the striker, which we'll get to. Now, Ismaila Sarr, I'm quite happy with this transfer. I'll be honest, I was looking at the 8 to 8.5 million midfielders. Now, it had to be a downgrade because I've already got Cole Palmer and Mohamed Salah. So it was a toss-up between Bruno and Ødegaard and Foden. And for me, there's no standout there. There's nobody I'd be like, you know what, he's the one. He justifies that 8.5 million, 9 million price tag, and none of them do to me. So I've looked at Sarr, and you know what? His XG and his numbers have been absolutely fantastic the last couple of weeks. You look at this, Villa away, got 13 points. Newcastle home, he had expected goal involvement of 1, which is very impressive. City home, I'll forgive him for that. Ipswich again, probably not the best. But then the last two, these are 2 tough fixtures. Brighton away came back with 17 points. And then Arsenal home, he came back with 7 points despite them losing 5-1. I think he's in good form. And yeah, his manager's also been singing his praises, Mr. Glasner. I think this week it's probably a tougher fixture, Bournemouth away, but I needed to get him in this week so I could fund the other parts of my team. However, after that, he's got Southampton home. I think that's a good fixture. Chelsea home, that's not bad. Leicester away, West Ham away, Brentford home. I think those 6 fixtures in isolation are very good fixtures. So I'm very happy to have him at 5.8 million. He could represent great value at the moment. Currently only 1.8%. Excuse me, 1.8% ownership as well. So yeah, I'm very happy with him this week. Then we have Nicholas Jackson, who's playing at home to Fulham. He's come in for me, and he's replaced Yohan Weiss. Again, another player. I think these fixtures are fantastic. Ipswich away, Palace away is decent, Bournemouth home, Wolves home. To be honest, there's a chance he probably will get benched one of these games, but I'm happy to swallow that because I think he justifies that 8 million price tag more than a Bruno Fernandes does, more than a Ødegaard does. I think he justifies that price tag more. And we know how heavily involved he is when he does play. Okay, he does miss a few chances, but he's always there. So I'm very happy with him, and this is where I wanted to spend the money. 1 was to get Gabriel in defence, and then 2 was to get Nicholas Jackson, because I think in isolation within that budget between 8 and 9 million, I think he's a better option than any midfielder right now, in my opinion. So I'm very happy with him. Again, another player I'm looking to hold for the long haul. So you can see a little pattern developing with the players I've got. Then we've got Alexander Isak, and he is absolutely flying in price right now. Not only is he flying in terms of his form, his price is now 9 million. You look at what he was literally 3 game weeks ago, he was 8.5. Now he's 9 million. Bloody hell. That is quite impressive. So yeah, I'm happy to keep him. Again, I was saying about these fixtures for Newcastle, I don't think they're that bad really in isolation. So I'm very happy with him going into this run. And we know he's going to play. Callum Wilson's injured again. He's in form right now as well. Obviously the second Swedish player to score a hat-trick after Freddie Ljungberg. So absolutely happy with him again for the long run. Then we have João Pedro at home to Bournemouth. I'm going to give him one more chance this week. He's blanked a couple of times. You know what? I probably shouldn't be expecting too much at his price bracket, to be honest with you. However, even then I could probably bench him next week if I don't feel there's a clear transfer for me. I could bench him for these 2 weeks if because I've got the squad to do so. So yeah, let's see how he does this week. Brentford at home. We know Brentford on the road aren't as good as they are at home, so hopefully he can get some returns there. On the bench, I've got Fabianski again playing goalkeeper, which is very good. Morgan Rogers is going to be first sub again. That could bite me in the arse again. Newcastle away, but I think that's a tougher fixture than City in my opinion. So I'm happy to bench him this week. We got Anthony Robinson away to Chelsea. Again, another player, he can get attacking returns, we know that. However, I think the clean sheet potential isn't there this week. But again, he's first sub there if needs be. Second sub, sorry. And then we also got Mikolenko away to Man City. Now, my thought process with him, he's going to be my bench defender. Obviously, Everton do keep clean sheets, so it can be quite infuriating at times. However, I'm thinking of that game week 24 double. He's going to have Leicester and Liverpool, so I'm probably just going to hold him on my bench up until that point, unless I wild card, which I don't think I will. So I'm quite happy with him. In terms of my rank, I said I wanted to break into the top 1 million players. I'm now 837k. Now this week, because I made 3 transfers and I only had 1 free transfer, I've taken a minus 8 point hit. So that could harm my rank this week. But I'm happy to take that little red arrow if that means more green arrows in the future. So yeah, very happy with this team. I think we're in a very strong position. I think we've got 15 very good players, very strong players. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this Christmas period goes. We're in good form at the moment. I think there could be a red arrow because of the minus 8 I've taken this week, but no harm done. Looking forward to the weeks coming up, and have a lovely Christmas, have a lovely New Year. I'll probably catch you before the New Year for the review and then the preview after that. So yeah, this has been Adam FPL. Until next time. Peace.